St. Joseph's Central High School in Pittsfield held its final commencement exercises on Sunday, June 4th. For more than a century, the school has had a presence in Pittsfield. It's been at its Maplewood Avenue location for the last 75 years. Despite the closing, there were many tears of joy during the ceremony, which was the culmination of 4 years of hard work and dedication for the class of 2017. Steve KILTONIC attended the graduation as well as a special alumni event celebrating the St. Joe legacy.
For the 19 graduating seniors from St. Joseph's Central High School, June 4th was a day of mixed emotions. As the class of 2017 walked down the aisle of St. Joseph's Church to pomp and circumstance, there was a feeling of pure joy, knowing their high school careers were ending after 4 years of hard work. But there was also a sense of sadness, knowing that this 115th graduating class will be remembered as the last class from this storied Pittsfield institution, founded in 1897 as St. Joseph Academy. Last fall, the 120-year-old school announced it would close at the end of the academic year, citing changing demographics and limited financial resources. Principal Amy Jelinas was the first to address students, family, friends, and faculty.
We have had enormous challenges this year to remain strong and faithful, knowing our school is closing. It is a testament to the community of St. Joseph High School that we remained together and kept our faith strong through this emotionally challenging year.
Speaking next, salutatorian Teresa Kirsamagi echoed Jelinas' message.
Although we could not save our school, we as individuals have survived with dignity. We have retained the virtues characteristic of the St. Joe community. We have remained the supportive, loving, and service-centered community whose characteristics have always set us apart.
Springfield Bishop Mitchell Rosansky, who concelebrated the Mass with other priests from the Berkshires, gave the homily.
We gather today with you, rejoicing in your accomplishments, thanking God for what you stand for all of us in this church today. You stand for the future. You stand for our hope.
For John O'Brien, chairman of the school's Board of Trustees, the day was more bitter than sweet.
It's sad. You know, there's the school closing is and the final graduation. There's a loss here. There's no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. And I think the city of Pittsfield and the community's really going to miss the school.
Olivia Bullock is the class valedictorian.
Change is inevitable, and I think this is a change that we need to make the best of. Yes, we're losing our family and we're losing a big part of the community, but I mean, we need to move on.
For alumni, there was one final opportunity to walk the halls of their beloved alma mater. A week after graduation, former students, faculty, coaches, and parents all gathered in the school gymnasium one last time to reminisce about their Crusader years. The June 10th event was billed as Stairway to Heaven, a takeoff on Led Zeppelin's iconic rock song. For 4 hours, the doors were open to the public, giving everyone the chance to walk down memory lane. It cost $1 to get in, but many $10 and $20 bills could be seen in the collection jars. The admission proceeds will go toward the Sisters of St. Joseph Retirement Fund. Mike Messer, class of '76, said it was a real grassroots effort designed to be a low-key, fun-filled event.
So a few of us just thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could get everyone ever associated with the school to come back for one night right here in the building to see the school, walk the halls, see the memorabilia, and it'd be sort of the ultimate class reunion.
There was a cash bar, and music from the various decades was heard throughout the evening. Messer estimates that the crowd could have numbered 1,000 or more. There were many laughs, tears, and hugs, lots of them, as alumni reconnected with old classmates. The hallways were filled with all types of memorabilia. There were stacks of old yearbooks, which could be purchased for $20 each. Hundreds of candid photos were also available for the taking. For $10, you could own an official Crusader sports jersey. Some items will stay with the church or Berkshire Athenaeum. It's hoped that a rightful home will also be found for the hundreds of trophies awarded over the years. Gary Bianchi, class of 1980, coached the football team for 25 years.
St. Joe wasn't just classroom and books. They cared about people, they cared about kids. They made sure they took care. It was a big family. It made me a better person being here. And it's to see all the people coming back, it makes me feel good because it meant the same to all these people, and that's what it's all about, family and memories now.
One of Messer's fondest memories was when the '73 St. Joe hockey team shocked everyone by winning a state championship.
There was a party in this town like you couldn't believe.
At the boys' club, games against Cathedral or Pittsfield High were sellouts.
You couldn't even get into the games. They'd sell tickets here at the school days in advance. Have to wait in line.
Kathleen Quinn, class of '73, was captain of the cheerleading squad that memorable year.
This was my second family here, and the teachers raised us. They were amazing. The coaches and Sister Julie Sullivan, Sister Louise Thomas, Father Sneezik was like our dad. He was amazing.
But it's that special small school Catholic education, that relationship we had with our teachers, with the nuns, with the priests, and with each other. Very special. And you can see that here tonight, that spirit prevails.
The once a Crusader, always a Crusader belief will be carried on by alumni long after the evening ends. And the school credo, to know God, to pursue excellence, to serve others, was on the minds of these graduates as diplomas were handed out. Jelinas, who first became principal with his class 4 years ago, did the honors and posed with each student for a photo. Earlier, valedictorian Olivia Bullock surprised everyone with her unconventional graduation speech. She started to create with her hands and paintbrush what appeared to be an abstract image. Bullock commented that each splotch of color represented an experience, good or bad, but necessary to complete the final picture, which was symbolic of her high school career. When she flipped the canvas 180 degrees, the familiar image of St. Teresa of Calcutta was revealed. Bullock then uncovered the canvas's other side, a quote by St. Teresa.
Yesterday is past. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Thank you.
I look back on my journey through high school and I realized that, yeah, it was messy and it was crazy, but it really did all work together to create this entire picture at the end that eventually made sense to everyone.
Wearing the academic award she received over 4 years, Bullock said her St. Joe experience involved much more than academics.
But what really stuck with me was the chance I got to make so many different friends. And because it's so small, I got to know everyone in the school very, very well. And I think that was it's a very unique environment.
As for her foreseeable future,
Siena College, pre-med. I'm on the pre-med track. I'm hoping to be a surgeon.
Kirshamaji will be heading off to the University of Vermont, majoring in biological sciences. Like her classmate, her dream is to be a surgeon. She offered a final tribute to her classmates.
I salute you for your undying loyalty to each other and our alma mater. I salute you for the role each and every one of you has had in smoothing out my rough edges. And most of all, I salute you for the inspiration and comfort that you have been to the St. Joe community, and may you always brave the rough water with dignity, enjoy the sunny days with a smile on your face, and accept with confidence the change that is thrust upon you. Crusaders forever.
After a final blessing, the graduates exited to the church lawn, where they performed their last act as a class together, the ritual of tossing the mortarboards, reenacting what 114 classes have done before them. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.
And Steve says all the proceeds from the sale of the various memorabilia will go toward the St. Joseph Legacy Scholarship Fund, which will be split for the next 3 years between the 3 underclasses. From 2021 onward, any income generated from the various investments will be awarded to a Berkshire Catholic school student or a relative of a St. Joe alum.